Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour. Welcome back to the World Series 2024. We are back here today with yet another epic semifinals in this super epic tournament. $20,000 in total prize pool. This is one you've been waiting for. Up at the top right, we've got the GLA Stealth in the green. This is OOE Marakar. All the way down in the bottom left corner, we have the USA in the orange. This is the Danish Viking. This is Big SiZe. So I did think about doing these as live replays, but at the end of the day, I can get this video out as a premiere quicker by commentating on the replays. I'm just a couple of hours behind watching the replays. In fact, they're still going on. The set is still going on whilst I am checking out these replays. I do not know the result, of course, if it's still going on. This is a Marakar map. It's a best of 13, first to win 7 games. Only the final will be a best of 15, which, yeah, for some, might be a bit of an endurance battle. Probably a 4 or 5 hour set in the final. But this one is a best of 13, and if it does go to it, if it does go to a decider, there will be a GLA mirror on Snowy Drought. Okay, so we've got Big SiZe going for oils, as you would expect. He's got 3 oils to go for. Oh, sorry, 3 tech buildings overall in his base. He's got his refinery. Got a technical straight away from Marakar, straight down the middle. He has a tunnel there. Going for the oils inside of his base. TNT straight away on the barracks. And Marakar comes in with his first technical. It does get laser locked, though. He does pick off the barracks. Does pick off one missile defender. But overall, their SiZe doesn't really care about losing that barracks. I think Marakar probably would have rather hit the power, because that will slow down SiZe and do a bit more damage, rather than taking out a barracks that it might have been upgrading flashbangs, but he can just also get the flashbangs from the other one. Dozer goes down there. We'll get some scrap unless SiZe scrap denies, but he does not scrap deny, and SiZe losing his first V there. I think he was maybe going for that worker. But yeah, interestingly, there's 3 rangers inside of there. He can get a super tech now, Marakar. SiZe is not scrap denying at all just yet. Another technical now, straight for Marakar, straight through the middle of the map. What is he going to go for? Probably next is the power. Is now going for the power. Important to note that Marakar plays green nowadays. I think he's trying to harness some of that vivid power from last year, where he almost beat Excal in the finals. Ooh, SiZe, what are you doing? He knows that that is a well-held point. There's nothing 1v is going to do there. But I'm going to say he probably was paying attention elsewhere. He has got his refinery, has got his 2 oils. Marakar adding a second arms dealer and also building a palace. There's a supply to take here. Supply to take here. There's a lot of money riding on this, because just by making it through to the finals, you're guaranteed like 3.6k, I think it is. Whereas the loser here, I think, takes away $800 or $900. I can't remember which one it was. Big SiZe has misclicked his war factory there. It is not building. It is now. I think so far kind of good from SiZe, but you're seeing little mistakes here and there, like losing that V. Losing that V, a little bit of a misclick on that war factory, whereas Marakar, apart from not paying attention on the odd technical, has played pretty much flawless so far. But of course, losing 1 technical is probably more forgivable than losing 1 V, because the Vs are more valuable. They're the things that have to be efficient. That was a really nice TNT there from Marakar, resetting the war factory. Now has to be built back here. Marakar controlling the game so far, but I do think Stealth is quite a bit better here. I did see Marakar was playing for at least 3 or 4 hours before the set, warming up, whereas I don't think SiZe warms up that much. I didn't check how many games he played. Ooh. You see these kind of things? SiZe should have pressed X there. Definitely should have pressed X. Marakar just seems more on the ball. SiZe is gaining a bit of momentum down in the bottom right. He has these 2 oils. He's about to get that oil. He's got protection there with the 2 Vs. Another technical coming in there for Marakar. Might be another TNT. It is another TNT. And it gets the war factory again. So Marakar continually hitting the war factories. stopping the V numbers from getting up. SiZe's going to lose probably another V there. A few technicals going down, but the important thing is that Marakar's got a really strong economy and now got a palace, so he's probably going to add a third arms dealer, start pumping out them buggies, and it's going to become very, very difficult for Big SiZe. Big SiZe has not been able to get any sizable V numbers out. No pun intended. He's only been able to get out, like, what? 2 were over here. He's fighting with 1 over on the left. Whereas the USA on this map wants to be on, like, 3 or 4 war factories, pumping out mainly empty TOVs and kind of pushing across the map and doing significant damage. Kind of like, yeah, with myself against Revenger. I suppose that was an air versus tank, though. Very, very different. But you want to get those kind of numbers of Vs out. That's kind of my point. But I suppose, well, Marakar is very well hitting the war factories over and over again. SiZe is expanding down into the bottom right. He is making a barracks. Needs to laser lock that toxin tractor. The advantage for SiZe is that these hills here do no favors for the buggies. They really make the buggy targeting much harder than like on other maps. These ridges, yeah. The buggies need flat land. Okay, SiZe's oil there gets picked off. SiZe now trying to camp this position. There is a Jean-Michel here. There's a couple of buggies. This building is going to go down. Jean-Michel there. Is he going to be patient there and then go in with the for the dozer? Or is he going to lose the Jarman due to this scan? There seems to be a scan. SiZe is pushing forward for it. I don't know if that's the wisest push. I think he was going for the Jarman, but the Jarman's obviously going back. SiZe is building up some Vs now. Strategy center going up, but look at the cash for Marakar. He's on 14k. I really think there should be an extra war factory for Marakar. He's floating too much cash there. I think he's still ahead, just given the number of buggies. But I do think there definitely should be 1 or 2 more war factories, but I think he's comfortably dealing with SiZe here. Look at all of them Vs just picked off there. Absolutely devastating. And there is a hijacker, 2 hijackers in the base. Marakar has stolen a dozer, building a CC now, building a power. So if it wasn't done already, probably is done now, because Marakar is going to be able to produce at almost twice the speed. And he's probably going to try and, like, showboat making a strategy center. All that kind of good stuff. Buggy's now able just to pick off what they want and then retreat. Marakar's now spending a lot more of his cash. Look at the macro of Marakar. He's just all over the place. Yeah, absolutely phenomenal play here from Marakar. But I do think the stealth is supposed to win. Because I think, providing both players play good, I think it's inevitable that the GLA gets up to a palace. And it's inevitable then that obviously buggies come out. And eventually, we all know, with bounty money and the buggies just ripping apart the army of the USA. You can't make Avengers because they're just too expensive. Just to make 5 Avengers would cost 10k, and they'd still get wrecked by the buggies. So you have to just mass spam it with, yeah, kind of like SiZe is doing now. There's 3 Scud Storms out though, so Big SiZe is on a huge time limit. SiZe having a little bit of success here in the middle, but there is another pretty fully loaded bunker. I'm not totally convinced that there is any flashbang rangers here. I don't think so. I think all of the missile defenders, all of the infantry has been evac'd, and I don't see any flashbang. SiZe is building a more forward barracks here. But SiZe, yeah, he's got to be feeling the pressure now, because not only is Marakar comfortably ahead just on the ground battle, but also now got 3 Scud Storms. They're going to be stealthed as well if we look around the map. So SiZe hasn't beaconed them by the looks of things. Yeah, no control here from Marakar, but it's more of a distraction because Marakar is focused on pushing at the front, and it has pulled away all of SiZe's army. Not fully upgraded quads. He does not have AP bullets. It's not absolutely flawless from Marakar, given that he was floating, I think, nearly 20k earlier. Repop here from Marakar. Does have junk repair. Yeah, all of these trade-offs are just so much better for Marakar, because you can see he's getting the bounty money. Just goes back inside of the tunnel. He hasn't lost any ground there. SiZe has secured that position, though. but I don't think he can collect from it. Marakar's now going to pop. Marakar's also built a factory of the US, added extra arms dealers. This is going to be so difficult for Big SiZe. I give him like, what, a 5% chance now to win this. The fact that that war factory's up, there's a strategy center on the way. There's going to be, Avengers. When you do a sneak attack with Avengers, quads, and buggies in the base of a USA, it becomes very difficult to deal with. SiZe has decided to push up in the top left. Now selling the buildings down to the bottom right. Doesn't want Marakar to quite get level 5 just yet, but he is almost at level 5. If he kills that, actually, he will be level 5. Yep. Gives away 200 XP by killing the repair. Repair bay. Big SiZe continues to kind of trade off here with the Vs, but remember, them 3 Scud Storms are ticking. Big SiZe is doing a little bit of a push through the middle. Marakar decides to pull all of his units inside of his main base to go and hold this. So, yeah, I don't really think that that's going to continue to be able to push, though. Yeah, it's done a bit of a dent here. But if you look at this army coming in, I don't think there's any way SiZe can hold that. SiZe is going to lose his oil position. Search and Destroy has now been deployed, which now makes this army probably 50% harder to deal with because they can now outrange your units massively. Like a Search and Destroy buggy against the V is crazy. So yeah, I think this is it. SiZe is now not responding with the Vs. Says GG, and yeah, I know for a fact though that he does agree that the GLA is stronger here. So are we expecting a 1-1? I know that's 1-0. I'm going to add the scoreboard now. I've just realized it's missing. I'm so excited to get back into these games. But yeah, it's 1-0 now for Marakar. Okay, jumping into the second game, and I think this will be the real test for Big SiZe now, because I have no doubt that Marakar is going to put in a fierce performance here with the USA, but will he be able to get the win? Yeah, it'll be a real test to see how SiZe is playing, because Marakar also wins this. It will obviously be a very poor start there for Big SiZe. Down in the bottom left, we've got the green USA Vanilla for the player that is OOE Marakar. In case you're wondering what the OOE stands for, it stands for Order of the Elites, and it is just his clan name, like Big is SiZe's clan. Up at the top right, we have the GLA Stealth with the orange, the Danish Viking. This is Big SiZe. So yeah, Battle of Denmark against... originally, Marakar's from Egypt, but I believe he lives in Qatar now. So got a dozer drop from Marakar. So change of builds. Marakar heading to the middle. Wants to stop this worker. Does stop it. There is another worker just literally right there. So yeah, but that worker is going to continue to head over here. And there's another dozer over there. Okay, so this dozer is going to chase this one. It's keeping SiZe busy micro-wise a tiny little bit. A nice little funky drop there from Marakar to get the Ranger out a little bit extra quick. SiZe's workers there are getting stopped. There's 3 SiZe workers there stopped. So Marakar is really on it. SiZe is going to have to be on his A game here if he's going to win against Marakar. Because Marakar loves like the... oh, look at this big SiZe tunnel. This is crazy. This is really crazy. Marakar loves these big macro-y maps. Arctic Arena, Oil Rampage, Blue Hole. That's where his macro skills really do show off. So I do think SiZe is going to have to put in a really good performance if he's going to be able to take down Marakar here. And so far, so good for Marakar. Stopping them 3 workers. This dozer here is still alive. SiZe is now coming to the middle to try and stop. Oh, man, the dozer. What is SiZe doing? SiZe has just completely kind of fumbled that. I mean, okay, he's brought a worker anyway. But I think he probably intended to try and finish off that one. And I do think if that one got up, it would really cause Marakar some problems. Marakar is getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, he's going to be on 6. A few of them are not captured yet, but likely to be. SiZe loses his first technical here. Marakar loves his man spam there in the beginning, which you see in the first technical gets laser locked. There is a TNT here, but you see the spreading of the missile defenders. It means there's less damage done when that TNT hits. Might go for the dozer, though. Gets the dozer and 3 MDs. Okay, Could have done a little bit less there, but Big SiZe is coming in. He really wants to finish this tunnel. Yeah, if he finishes that tunnel and gets RPGs in there, that is a major problem there for Marakar. That is a really juicy spot that Big SiZe has got himself in, and he's going to be able to garrison that as well. Really nice there from Big SiZe. That is exactly what we call a Big SiZe tunnel. A Big SiZe tunnel, usually, he just gets it up with the very first worker. There's quads being popped now. This is really smart from SiZe. He has to do significant damage with this, though, because Marakar has taken a lot of oils. Are there flashbangs? That is a big question. Laser lock comes in. Repop here from SiZe. He's popped loads of rebels, interestingly, as well. Yeah, Big SiZe making good progress. He's taking down the war factory already. He's capturing buildings. Oh my god. Big SiZe. He's capturing the supply here of Marakar. Is Marakar going to be able to save that? That V is going to die, I think. And Big SiZe is going to get a supply. That's quite interesting. That is very interesting. Marakar here under a lot of pressure. It's always amazing how Big SiZe always makes these Big SiZe tunnels work. Like, one of his first workers just went there and just started building a tunnel. Like, how many players' brains does that go through before starting the World Series? Oh yeah, I'm just going to win the game by building a tunnel. And on the other side of the map, Big SiZe does lose the control of this building. Repops his quads. He's coming in. There is a V with quite low HP there, but it is repairing because he has that repair bay. And Big SiZe is also capturing the building up in the top left. Yeah, Marakar's in trouble. Marakar is in trouble. He is collecting from the middle, but he needs to get them V numbers up, and he needs to figure a way to deal with this, because again, that building is full of RPGs, and these Vs, anytime they go near it, are taking damage. Those are getting picked off. Big SiZe on a bit of a roll here. Yeah, and I do think it's important to go 1-1 on this matchup against Marakar, because Marakar probably one of the best to play this map. Maybe apart from Excal only, that's it. So I do think it's important for SiZe. Also, if you go 2-0 down, just the mental aspect, really. If you get slaughtered 2-0 in the opening game. Repop here from Big SiZe takes out a V. Yeah, the fact that SiZe is getting a free junk repair. I know the Vs are getting it as well, but it just makes the quads, because there's just so many quads. They're all getting the repair. Yeah, can Marakar hold this? He has to hold this position. It's not like he can just vacate and go to one of the corners or something. The CC's now even taking damage there from SiZe. SiZe is on 3 arms dealers, dropping down a palace. He's got that oil, which is something I was paying attention to see if he got that oil as well. But SiZe's macro is on it. I do think it was a bit more risky than like Marakar's play. Ooh, nice A10. I do think it was a bit more risky, because if that tunnel had been denied twice, like it got denied the first time, but if it had got denied twice, what would have happened? I probably would be predicting, if that tunnel didn't get up, I probably would have been predicting a Marakar victory, because he denied all of the workers from the middle lane, the top lane, and the right down lane. But yeah, Marakar's now losing oils. This one belongs to Big SiZe. Oh, it is admirable, these tunnels. I just don't understand. I just don't understand how they continually get up. I know the first worker got denied, but it got denied on like 80%, and then he just brought another one and finished it. Yeah, well played, and it is doing damage. There is Crusaders, though. There are Crusaders. More quads coming in from this side, though. There's surely, even the Marakars of this world surely cannot hold this. SiZe is coming in from all angles. Marakar does have control of the bottom right, but SiZe is everywhere in the base. Just look at all of these quads. Marakar is just completely overrun here by the orange quads. Maybe the money involved here is just kicking SiZe into an extra gear. That SiZe is known to do that. If he knows there's not a lot of money on the line, he will enter the next gear that he is capable of. But yeah, Marakar, is he going to be able to hold this? I really doubt it. He's just never able to get these V numbers up. Crusaders fighting off the quads. They are doing pretty well, but still, just the overwhelming numbers of quads are eventually taking down the Crusaders. Although it is pretty slow. Especially with that free kind of junk repair. We've got a Vet 3 quad there as well. That's just shredding. SiZe coming in on the right side as well, taking out the Chinooks. Firebase taking damage. It's going to go down here. Marakar's just getting pushed from every single place. Marakar's main base is now in the middle, which I actually haven't seen before on Blue Hole. Yeah, shout out to Big SiZe there because that was really, really well played indeed. Yeah, 1-1 is the score. Okay, so now moving over to Mountain Mayhem. This is a Big SiZe map, if I'm not mistaken. Up in the top, we have the China tank for the green player. This is OOE Marakar. And remember, you get this crate here. We'll talk about that in a second. Down in the bottom right, we have the orange USA Vanilla. This is Danish Viking. This is Big SiZe. So it's effectively a 11k map here. Is that 1k crate? Does change the builds you can do on this map. For example, you no longer need to sell your CC. Because you get that, you would get 1,000 back normally. But with 1,000 crate, yeah, you don't need to. But Big SiZe has sold it. He is known for being a little bit too passive sometimes, SiZe. Yeah, a little bit of USA against tank. I wonder if Marakar is going to do a no eco. That's already what I'm thinking. And in the reverse, you do see the Chinas do well against USA's quite a lot here. It's taking me back to a Big SiZe set. Was it when he played Tumstep the first time round? When we saw the China Vanilla, I think, win both times against Air Force, if I'm not mistaken. Because these Gats just find themselves in a really awkward position for the USA to deal with. They can get there and start hitting the Chinooks. And, yeah. Speaking of that, we're going to have a Gat coming in that very position now. Is SiZe sending a V over there? We are yet to see. There's 3 Gats heading through the middle, and a prop is going up. SiZe is inside of this building. SiZe already not collecting on this position. There is a missile defender and a V headed in. Gat's now trying to come in on the left side as well. Nice defense there from SiZe. Did take quite a bit of damage though on that V. SiZe is holding the front, but this Gat is going to try to harass. There is another V there also from SiZe. Marakar knows it, fires up his Gat. So it's doing maximum damage straight away. But I think that V should be able to clear it up. Yeah, because it was low HP anyway, that Gat. Okay, drone in the base. So we can see probably that there is a... Ooh, can he see that? No, he can't, actually. He can't see it. But he will see the ECMs now, so he pretty much should know there's a prop. And there's also going to be a Lotus capturing this. He's going to be expanding probably a bit quicker than the USA. Yeah, and if he gets up to Napalm Mix with Gats and ECMs on the ground, it's quite a hard combo for the USA to deal with. But so far, so good for SiZe. I mean, if you look at the XP, 153 against 21. Marakar has to send his Gat back. So Marakar surely should see this now. Yeah, I think he's going to do. He's not send. Oh, he is sending them back now. Didn't initially. Gat goes down. Did take quite a bit of damage on that V. Vs are going to decide to push in. Going to try and laser lock this truck. But yeah, that V moving slow. It's kind of an issue for this army. Marakar should be getting mines on that building right now. So SiZe is taking a huge gamble by driving over that area. Does come in. He's going to suicide most of this army. Does that V have anything inside of it? Still, it does. That prop's going to get reset. So SiZe is controlling this game, but he is wasting a bit of his army here. Loses a dozer, Marakar. There's another dozer over here. Big SiZe a little bit relentless here with this V army. A lot of people would have gone back and not suicided that army, but SiZe deciding it was worth it to stick around. Oh, look at that. He gets it, and he kills a MiG there as well. That's a big impact, because that MiG is worth 1,600. Search and Destroy has just been deployed. But the Lotus has just got the oil, and Marakar is not hunted. But SiZe can see where the last dozer is. He's got 760 XP, halfway to level 3. There's 3 Crusaders now heading across the map. That dozer is in a bit of danger. Yeah, Crusaders are going to group up. SiZe needs to go now, I think. And then he's coming in with the Vs as well. Yeah, he's not messing around. Big SiZe, but he is going to get attacked in a second from this left-hand side and probably start losing Chinooks. Marakar instantly making tank hunters, but the power is getting hit. Yeah, SiZe's play today is looking phenomenal, I have to say. Tank hunters getting picked off, which then allows the Crusaders to come in again, but there's still 1 tank hunter remaining. The Chinooks in SiZe's base have been pulled. SiZe's trying to find a different angle with his Vs. He's going to hit that oil. This one belongs to Marakar. This one is also about to belong to Marakar. SiZe's got a focus now in 3 different places. Black Napalm MiGs are up. First V takes heavy damage. Has to be unloaded. Laser Lock comes in. It's just going to do a tiny bit of damage, really. This V has to make a run for it now. Surely, yeah, SiZe has to figure a way to deal with this. I think one of the ECMs gets picked off. Amazingly, this strategy center has been picked off, and the V. Ooh, SiZe is losing all of his Vs in the base there. That's looking pretty good for Marakar now. It is. SiZe has tried this bit of aggression. It was looking good for him, but Marakar's held and actually fought back. This is looking really, really good for Marakar. Both Crusaders there get stopped. The CC is going up. Marakar's almost level 3. SiZe is almost level 3, but SiZe is without a strat. He's only collecting on 1 supply. Kernerburn has planted a bomb on one of the oils. There's Gats streaming through the middle. The V gets picked off, but yeah, I think now that CC is up, now Marakar's level 5. He's got MiGs. ECM, I said that was a deadly combo. I think that's why SiZe tried all of this aggression. He didn't want it to get to this stage. And now Big SiZe has been defeated. Yeah, well played there to Marakar. Withstood the pressure and then came out victorious with a 2-1. Really, really nice play. Okay, jumping into the next one. The reverse on Mountain Mayhem. Down in the bottom right, we have the USA Vanilla. With the green, this is OOE Marakar. Up in the top left position, we have the orange China tank. This is Big SiZe. Yeah, immediately selling his CC. You know he means business when he sells his CC, because often he's very, very comfortable and plays pretty passive, and yeah, keeps his CC often. But what are we going to see here from Marakar? Let's see if Big SiZe is waypoint scouting, by the way. Let's see if he's waypoint scouting. Rally point set. Rally point set. No, he's not waypoint scouting. Okay, so what waypoint scout is, you'd be trying to place the waypoint in this area, and when it says unable to place rally point, it means there's buildings there. The only reason why there could be buildings there is the no eco, because that's too far forward normally for a war factory in a barracks. Okay, Marakar comes in with a Patriot drop. So it's not a total no eco here from Marakar. He's actually... Oh yeah, he's gone 2 Chinooks. Actually, yeah, it is a normal no eco, but because you get the extra 1,000 crate, that's why he's making a Patriot so quick. Supply now going to be built on the other side, but I think that Patriot can still hit. Maybe not, actually. Maybe not. XV is going to be loaded up, so it is going to be a full no eco, which is 2 full Vs plus an ambulance. But yeah, if you look there, that supply is taking damage now from the Patriot, but Big SiZe can just repair it at probably a faster rate than the Patriot can do damage. But Big SiZe is holding. Big SiZe is holding. Yeah, it's got a nice outpost there as well. So in case the Vs do push in that position, the outpost is a bit of a surprise because it is invisible to the opponent. One of the gats there going pretty low. Is Marakar going to get greedy and go for it? Sometimes that happens. Yeah, we're all human. It does happen, and he loses a V. Big size with a nice micro so far. We have an outpost here. Crusader's pushing by itself. Is Marakar faltering here? He's ahead in XP, but the first V getting picked off. The Patriot drop has been countered. There's a troop crawler now to deal with the Patriot, and that'll kill the Dozer as well. Surely that Crusader isn't going to get really much done. Just another outpost to be made will counter it quite easily. This outpost might even be sent back. There is a harassing gap. Yeah, big size with the defense so far has been absolutely spot on. As you would expect this deep into the World Series. Yeah, very, very high level play indeed. This rush that Marakar's done will kill 99.9% of people. Big size so far, holding strong. That Crusader should be dealt with now by the red guard. Will he get the crushers on all of them, though? It's a Vet 3 red guard against a regular Crusader. There's another outpost been made. And big size getting into a bit of an awkward position, which is there. Yeah, that V's pretty low. Big size making a run for it here. I think he's probably dealing with this Crusader. Is Marakar expanded? Oh no, he's losing Chinooks. Yeah, big size in quite a lot of control here, and now he's got his first ECMs out. We're going to go to 2-2, you know. What an exciting set this is going to be. I think a lot of people would be expecting a whitewash for Marakar, but I can already sense it. The level that SiZe is playing on, we're gonna have an absolutely amazing set here. 2-2 is the score. Okay, so moving over to Oil Rampage. I'm just gonna quickly check on the other side of the map so I know what we're against, and it is a USA Air Force. Down in the bottom left, we have the green. This is the GLA Vanilla. This is OOE Marakar. All the way up in the top right, we've got the orange USA Air Force, strongest army in the game. And based on what we've seen recently, Air Force winning a lot against GLA. No matter what GLA you're against, this is the USA Air Force orange. This is big size. So yeah, the builds that we've seen recently, like we saw big size against Tumstep, was it? Oh no, was it Marakar against Tumstep? Yeah, Marakar against Tumstep. I think we had a similar matchup. The Air Force went for a airfield, and the first King Raptor shut down the first technical, and then from that point, you just do basically whatever you want. This airfield's looking very late, though. I think SiZe planned to build it there, but doesn't have enough room. Is that going to impact things? I think it is, you know. The very late airfield there from big size. Wanted to, it could be probably on about 50% now, but instead it's only on like 30%. Has Marakar seen this barracks down in the bottom right? First technical is out. Straight across the map, but you see how late this airfield is. You see how late that is? It's crazy, crazy late. Marakar might be able to grab himself another oil here. There's a big size dozer heading into the Marakar worker line. Technical stopping a ranger. Big size is going to try and capture some stuff here, but why hasn't he made two missile defenders first to laser lock that technical? This tunnel going up. Not looking that good for SiZe here. I think that late airfield is really, really costing him. Look at how many oils are being denied. The whole build here for SiZe has been shut down. Marakar barely lost any workers there. He's pulled them all by the looks of things. And that tunnel is now getting up inside of the base. Marakar's grabbing his oils behind this. And the barracks is now being camped. The Raptor is not in play at all. After the phenomenal performance we've seen from big size so far, he has been caught completely cold here in this match. And Marakar's now in the base with two tunnels. He has more oils. He's denied pretty much every one of SiZe's oils. I think this might be where you see the tide tip, because I really can't see Marakar losing with the Air Force based on recent performances on this map. And this is never a Marakar map, by the way. I told you he likes the big macro maps. So just look at all the green dots all over the map. Big size's base is completely surrounded. Both of the barracks has been stopped. That barracks there has been stopped. This is not a good build here for Big Size whatsoever. What a weird performance there. Look at the XP. He's just been completely slaughtered. Wow. I was not expecting SiZe to lose with the Air Force in 3 minutes and 20 there. And I really do think he's thrown it a bit there. I'm not going to say obviously the whole set, but I do think he's dropped the ball a bit because his performance so far had been rock solid. But I just can't see Marakar losing with the Air Force on this map just based on what we've seen recently. So yeah, 3-2 is the score. Okay, jump into the next one now with the green and the USA Air Force up in the top right. This is OOE Marakar. All the way down in the south position, this is the orange. GLA Vanilla. He's going to have to put in a real epic performance now, in my opinion. This is Big Size. Yeah, sometimes that can happen. Sometimes you think the build is spot on, and sometimes, yeah, that can happen. But I just think that Marakar will probably go for something similar here. I think he'll still go for the King Raptor. I just think it'll be much faster. Like, you guys can obviously rewind and see at what point that airfield started going up. Well, it started going up here about 51 or 52 seconds when that dozer began actually building it. I just think SiZe's airfield is just way, way too late. And also that barracks drop down here did absolutely nothing. Let's be real, did zero. It's a Big Size sending a worker over to the left-hand side. He has a arms dealer up already. Going to assume that's probably a real one by now. Big Size is going for 1, 2, 3. I don't know where that Rebel is going, though. Big Size needs to be on his complete A game now. That Rebel needs to be going left, because he's sending double Rebels over to this one. Where is he going? Where is he going? Okay, so Big Size's worker here has been denied building this tunnel. But he is going to grab this building, though. But look at this. Look how fast that is. Marakar not dropping the ball here. Is coming in, dropping off another worker. But is that going to split fire? So he's going to hit 2 rounds there for the technical. Dozer will go down, but the worker here gets denied. Big Size can evac that and send it back, though. But is Marakar going to be able to capture more oils than Big Size did in the previous? I think Big Size got like 1 or 2 oils at the max. But already we can see that one and that one coming in this area. 2 King Raptors now for Marakar. Plus the War Factory. Strategy Center also been built. Technical through the middle. It's going to be denied. That's the advantage of these King Raptors. But yeah, only a small point, but quite only a small detail in the game, but it ended up being a major impact was the super late airfield of Big Size. You're just seeing how much impact these Raptors have. And if you stop the first few technicals and then start getting Vs out, it just becomes very, very difficult for the GLA, and still he has not got this forward tunnel up. The GLA wants to be killing the Air Force early, does not want it to be going late against search and destroy Vs. Goes super late that we've seen particle cannons. The Air Force support powers do very, very well on this map as well. You see this from SiZe. Is SiZe faltering here? What is going on? What is going on, Big Size?
Search and destroy.
Wow. Don't know if that was low already, but the Raptor one-shot it regardless. Marakar building up his V numbers. Think he's feeling pretty comfortable here. Nice split fires there from Marakar. Flawless from the Air Force this time around. Got at least 3 King Raptors now flying around for Marakar. Big Size is coming in. He's going to try and hit this oil. Marakar could use this dozer to try and save the oil. There is a random TNT there for Big Size, but it should have hit the oil, and maybe you could have hung around there and finished it. But now, not quite sure what these quads are going to achieve now. Yeah, so far the XP would tell you that as well. Marakar heading towards a 4-2, which would take him over halfway towards his scoreline required of 7. Do have... Did I see a Colonel Burton? Yeah, I saw a Colonel Burton. I thought he imagined it for a second, but Colonel Burton is out. Okay, we've got a drone over on the right side. Drone on the left. 2 big size with a nice pop there of quads. Don't think he meant to get them Raptors, but they'd get 1. Yeah, if you get a line of fire bases there, it's very good against quad pushers. Big size might and try and squeeze down the side of the map here and take out that fire base, but the Vs are going to come back. Search and Destroy is already online. We've got supply lines upgrade in play. No advanced training for Marakar. He's floating 10k. No advanced training. And no tow missile there from Marakar. Marakar is going to be level 3. He just needs 1 more XP. So yeah, an RPG will do it. Another one of Big Size's oils there getting taken out. Big Size now pushing on the right. That oil has been repaired. There's a Colonel Burton doing some gymnastics here over the rocks. Comes in from a bit of an odd angle, and he's also taking out these quads. The quads turn around to focus their attention, but they stand absolutely no chance. This is what Big Size should have been doing with the Air Force, but he just... yeah, dropped the ball for a second, a brain fart or something like that, and now he's getting completely decimated here by Marakar's air. Marakar continues to push over on the left-hand side. He's spending some more of his money. Still no advanced training, still no tow missile for Marakar. He's making his first particle cannon. Extra power's going up, and the Raptors continue to pick off the oils, and Big Size just getting picked off in general, I have to say. Yeah, Palace now going up. I think this is a Marakar map. He has spammed it a lot over the years. Maybe less so nowadays, but it is still a map in the World Series map pool. I think he's probably more active on Blue Hole, Arctic Arena nowadays, but yeah, you can't ever lose your experience on Oil Rampage, and he's putting in a really, really strong performance. First particle cannon is up. He's making supply drop zones. Second particle is on the way. 3 arms dealers for Big Size, making a market. Tow missile now in play. Marakar now does have advanced training as well. Probably got the drone armor, I imagine. Don't know why we can't click on that. Maybe you can't click on that. No countermeasures. But I suppose, does he need countermeasures here? Yeah, 2 particles up, and he's building another one. This oil dead. But yeah, Marakar's significantly ahead here. That oil has been taken out probably by a Spectre 2, and yeah, the front oil's decimated. Yeah, Marakar 100% is leading this particular game. Big Size trying some aggression, but Marakar has been notified now because you will hear the unit under attack when his drones are getting hit. TNT coming in from Size, but the Raptors are there. But oh, the TNTs are going to hit the oil, but one of them, or yeah, one too many of them died. I think only 3. No, wait. Yeah, 3? No, wait, what am I talking about? Yeah, 3. 3.5 hit that or something. It does require 4 regular TNTs to kill it. Yeah, or 3 toxin, or 3 demo gelace in order to kill an oil. Yeah, Marakar's got this one. I am gonna, if I was a betting person, which I am, but if there was live bets open on this, I'm betting all my money here on Marakar, unless there's a mismatch or a disconnection or something. This is how the Air Force is supposed to play here, and it's all due to the first Raptors getting out quick, and also Marakar not wasting a barracks and a dozer on that bottom right position. The Big Size did try. He's got his buggies, he's got his quads, but on this map, Can he get the maximum use out of them? You've got these two quite annoying hills, which are not the best for buggies. Your best bet is through the middle. But then the Air Force support powers can come in. These Vs from this awkward angle on this mountain, picking off some of the buggies. Marakar coming in from the right angle as well. Is losing some Vs though. 2 dead there, 1 dead on the right. Look at this scarpet straight through the middle. Big Size is completely sandwiched him. What a play there from Marakar. And as long as he's trading off, he's happy because he's ahead here. He's got 3 particles. He's just stopping all of the SiZe's army in its tracks. He's ahead in oils. He's ahead in XP. He's got the stronger army. And yeah, Big Size has been defeated. Yeah, I mean, this set would be more exciting obviously if it was a 3-3, but Marakar just proving that he's just rock solid at every moment of every game. And yeah, takes the lead quite rightly to 4-2. Okay, jumping into the next one. Up at the top right of AKA's Magic. This is the green. This is the USA Vanilla. This is OOE Marakar. Down in the bottom left, we've got a USA v Chile. This is the orange. This is Big Size. Yeah, Chile Vanilla against USA Vanilla. Doesn't get more classic, shall we say, than that. Can be won either way. Marakar going for double supply. 1, 2 rangers. No, wait. 1 ranger. And 1 dozer. Where is he sending that? He's going to try to stop this worker. And he's going to combat drop it as well. I like that. This worker has got no chance. I do like that from Marakar. Where's the worker? Oh, yeah, the worker's just gone. Yeah, nice there from Marakar. Well thought of. Big Size going for the Big Size workers. And now that ranger can be dropped off down in the bottom right. He's going to probably throw it outside of the Chinook again. No, he just combat drops it. Already has the capture upgrade. And Big Size's first technical now will need to go and stop this. Has to go and stop that. You can't let him get an extra oil. There is a technical already from SiZe. He snuck around there and takes out that one. And he might get the cancel. Oh no, he didn't. He almost got the cancel. How many is he going to deny? And he stops 2. That's quite well played there from SiZe. Because I think that was a really smart and probably one of the best builds you can do is the USA here. Yeah, which is go for the oils down in the bottom right, but also, yeah, have missile defenders here protecting the oils, going for both of these. I do think it's... And 2 supplies in your base. You see other players like Tumstep just do 1 supply in the base. I do not think that's the most optimal and best build order. TNT here coming from SiZe. I like the way he's bringing 5 just to make sure he definitely gets the War Factory, because if you don't get the War Factory, and all 4 hit it, but it gets repaired at the last moment, that can have a big impact. You've wasted a TNT. And it's not really worth it. We've got another Big Size worker up in the top right. Another technical coming through. And this War Factory, yeah, is being delayed a lot. Got missile defenders here trying to probably stop this RPG. RPG fires. Oh, man. Marakar in trouble here. It's being slowed down a lot. And I forgot now. What happened to the... Oh, there's the other dozer. I was going to say, what happened to the other dozer? Oh, it's another TNT. What's he going for with this one? He's going to try and get the barracks. Don't think it's going to kill it, though. Nah. I think that TNT should have ran around and caused some more havoc. Big Size is very quickly expanding up in the top left, though. He has not got his oils yet. He's focusing heavily on the supplies. Only 3 workers there, 5 workers here, 4 workers here. Another TNT is being prepared. Here's a tech RPG, and that dozer, yeah, surely is dead. Yeah, it is dead. Marakar building another War Factory, so he's going to be on 2 War Factories. I'm not so sure about these technicals straight through the middle, though, because there's just loads of missile defenders here. Like, surely nothing's going to get through anymore. This TNT comes in. Oh, what are you doing, SiZe? I don't know what that was from SiZe. This is the kind of mistakes you can't be making at this level now. If you want to be beating XCal in the final, everything has to be flawless. The technical is questionable to be coming through the middle anyway, because that's obviously going to get laser locked. If it had come in from a different angle like there, you probably would have got the dozer and the war factory. But at the very minimum, those TNTs should have been hitting the blob of infantry and then chasing that dozer away, not just going for the war factory when you know there's rangers there. Okay, V's come in now to chase away these technicals. 1V does go down. The tow missile is in play. Technicals do get taken out. No palace in play yet, and big size. Quite uncharacteristic of him not to get his oils pretty quick. He is getting the oils as a priority down in the bottom right. I think it's because that has been constantly producing TNTs. Definitely needs more workers there. Marakar's still got both of his oils in play. There's a Vet 2 Ranger after this oil, but there's a TNT on his trail. Very, very hot on his tail. Big size getting oils. Down in the bottom right, two of them do come in. Marakar wants to clear this position. Only 2 technicals there for SiZe. I don't really know if that is going to work. It was a TNT attempt. Marakar quite rightly moves back. But maybe that was just a little bit of a distraction. SiZe actually coming in, picking up some V kills up in the top of the map. There's a Comanche out for Marakar, which Marakar is proud of. He makes these Comanches work. I think he uploaded a replay him against Fargo where he said without a Comanche in his base he would have lost the match on Dradin Desert, a USAP GLA, I think it was. And yeah, thinks quite highly of the Comanches. I've always questioned it because it's quite expensive to go for a Comanche and it gets shut down pretty quick just by even a few RPGs. They can't be stealthed as the USA. This is quite a nice push from SiZe in the base. Sometimes he's just not paying attention though, is he? And he's just losing units. Is that supply going to go down anyway though? I mean, if he gets it, it's probably worth it. No, he doesn't get it. So he's just lost all of his army there when he could have probably picked off some more Vs. At least like turned around, chased the Vs away and then continued to fire. So yeah, just a bit of a waste there from SiZe. But maybe he's like macroing up back at home. He is getting that oil now finally. Palace is now up, okay. Still needs more workers there. There's only 2 there now. But if SiZe can just make buggies now, surely he can stop all of these Vs. Probably don't want to waste them quads. Marakar making a CC. No strat in sight, but Marakar does have these oils down in the bottom right. There's 1 V guard in there. Let's see how full those Vs are for Marakar.
Unit lost.
2. Yeah, there's about 3 that are quite full. But the rest, not so much. One of the Vs that does go down. Marakar losing some units here, but the buggies are out now. The buggies are out. So yeah, the Vs have to run away now, surely. Marakar's got a choice. He can either go back and keep coming in and out, trying to pick off what he can, or he can try and headbutt this position. He's decided to headbutt the position. SiZe needs to repop and hold this position. He can't lose the bottom right and the top left. But he did TNT that oil just then, we saw. There's a double A10 there from Marakar. Take out that oil, and that oil are dead, actually. So SiZe is doing well in that department. But yeah, he's gone and lost all of this. When I think he could have held that quite easily. Just by popping a few buggies and supporting them tunnels. Now he's let the tunnels go down. Yeah, SiZe has no forward tunnels around this area now. And there's still 1 oil down in the bottom right that SiZe needs to contend with. Search and Destroy we heard go up. And there's a couple of black markets. CC going up for SiZe. Marakar's ahead in XP. Can now long distance collect from the top left of the map if he wants to. Meanwhile, he's just collecting from his main base. Supply drop zone being built. Yeah, Marakar's got a bit of a claustrophobic army going on there. If a TNT comes in, And those Vs don't react immediately. Or maybe he's just hiding from the buggies, yeah. I think he is, actually. He's hiding from the buggies. But it doesn't matter. The buggies are patient enough. They will either just kill the oil and then kill the Vs, or the Vs have to run away, yeah. Or, yeah, what are the Vs going to do? Marakar is pushing in, though. Is pushing in from this top left position. SiZe is losing ground. Marakar being chased here. He does have this refinery as well. And doesn't have this refinery. That's dead. Is this palace occupied? I don't think so. So that palace is going to die. Yeah, big SiZe. I think fumbling a little bit here. I just think he's lost all of that top left area too easy. I get that he was focused on other stuff, like he was busy a bit defending this, and he was TNT in the oils, and yeah, getting them oils out is mega important. I think he could have held that position and then got the TNT on the oils. I just think he got kicked off that too easy. And now he doesn't have a palace. He's going to go fight 5-2 down here. And I just can't see Marakar losing the reverse either, you know? Because the buggies all day long should be just ripping this army apart. Like they are doing now, but he's lost quite a bit of ground from the top left. I suppose, even though the palace is dead, with that many buggies, if you're quite efficient with them, doesn't really matter that you lost the palace. SiZe is not even immediately rebuilding it. He's just making a ton of quads. He's even got a spare buggy there as well. So yeah, maybe SiZe can just do it without the palace. Don't know what that Jarman is doing. Oh, there's a raptor coming in. Loads of quads popped. Oh, Marakar's suddenly losing a load of Vs here. This is a crazy game. This is crazy. And now with Marakar losing all of them Vs, now it looks like SiZe's game. I don't know, man. This is a crazy game. Marakar's got like double the XP, though. He does have a drop zone. Palace is being rebuilt. Got to be careful if there's a particle layer. Like, that could devastate this whole area. There's quite a few key buildings there. Double A10 is going to finish off that soon. Or that one. I think that one, though, because that one's harder to kill with the ground army. Oh. Or fuel air bomb. Any of those things will do. And, Spectre gunship also in the base. Marakar's built up his V numbers. Couple of quads heading up to the top left position, but Marakar is long distance collecting. SiZe really needed to hold on to that top left position. He really did. Because you're just gifting all of these supplies now to Marakar. His Vs are very, very fast if SiZe sends any worker there. Or technical or anything. There's a Pathfinder there now too. All of these supplies are going to go in the hands of Marakar. There's 2 drop zones now in the base. Remember, they collect at a faster rate than the black markets. Yeah, and suddenly all the oils are out. Was it a double A10 that's killed that? I just missed it, I think. I suppose the big question is, how many units does SiZe have in there? He's about 2 units short of a full tunnel. There is a vanilla raptor out, and it is locked on this. Yeah, all the particles don't display on this map, actually. That's going to be a weird tomahawk. Oh, that's worked out perfectly for SiZe. That's really nice from SiZe. Really nice indeed. Bit of technical micro here for big SiZe. Technical micro challenge. Even getting the Pathfinder in case Marakar had one there in case there was a TNT. But Marakar continues to collect long distance. It's got 3 drop zones. Big SiZe is kind of out of cash. Yeah, I think Marakar's still got it. That engagement down in the bottom right when he took out all of them Vs looked pretty good for SiZe, but I think at the end of the day, big SiZe is still... Wait, what's happened? Can't scroll, I can now. Big SiZe is just going to be starved to cash, surely. Like, he can't go out and do anything because search and destroy Vs is just going to wreck it. I don't know if... Oh, there's a few buggies now. SiZe selling one of his arms dealers. Yeah, SiZe going for a push. Even if he has a phenomenal fight, I don't think he's going to reach level 5. He might get some bounty money to produce another wave. But he has to do, like, significant damage or just win with that army. If he doesn't do significant damage... I mean, look how many tomahawks there are. Tomahawks are going to be amazing from there. Well played to Marakar for this. Yeah. SiZe needs that. I think you're looking at a 5-2 here. Oh, looking at a 5-2. And I think tiny details make the difference. Surely these quads can't do anything now. Why is Marakar hanging around here? Why is he staying in close range? I suppose, does it matter? Even if he loses a few Vs. Does it matter? Big SiZe has been defeated. Yeah, do you remember that TNT that came through the middle? And I said, why is that TNT going through there? Why is it not going through a different angle? And it could have potentially got the dozer hunt. Just think if that TNT had gone around the back and hit that war factory and got the dozer in the same time, that game would have been done. Just little tiny details, little tiny decisions like that make the difference at this high level. But yeah, I don't know why Big SiZe is sending it through the middle. He knew there was loads of missile defenders there. And now the result is 5-2 Marakar. Well played. Okay, something's just clicked in my mind, actually. Ever since that Oil Rampage Air game, hasn't SiZe lost every game since that point? I think he has, hasn't he? Is he just losing the edge here? Has he just lost the confidence or something? Or has something happened and thrown him off his game? I'm not sure. But down in the bottom left this time with the green, Gillet Vanilla, this is OOE Marakar. And then up at the top right with the USA in the orange, this is Big SiZe. Big SiZe keeping his CC. Nope, he's selling it. He probably did a late scan. Yeah, he did. He's done a late scan out the front. So he's going to send a dozer here and try and run over this worker. But I don't think that he brought a ranger to combat drop. So if that worker is microed round, he should be able to get in the tower. But I think the dozer's too fast. Let's get the worker. But yeah, the difference is the Big SiZe, he should have brought that ranger and he should have dropped off there, because it wouldn't have took him like 4 seconds extra or something. But it would make Marakar think, okay, my first technical has to go down here, which then means SiZe has got a bit more free time inside of his base. Okay, so worker dropped off again in the middle. Just see how much slower that ranger is. TNT dropped off here from Marakar. Just requires one here to kill that because it's a low building. Oh my god, what's he doing? Why didn't he just hit the oil? If he did just hit the oil, I'm pretty sure it dies from one TNT. Mistake there from Marakar. Big SiZe. Just roaming around with his dozer. It's not been stopped. He's going to kill another worker. Okay, technical coming in now from Marakar. Tech RPG does take out that dozer in the end. That is the last dozer now of SiZe. I think Marakar will be ruthless enough to go for it as well, and smart enough. I don't think he's going to be wasting technicals, sending them into loads of missile defenders to get laser lock like we saw in the previous game. I think he will be more ruthless in going for that dozer. Another 3 technicals coming in. Big SiZe has not got that. What is he doing? He's not even got the capture upgrade. Wow, he's not even got the capture upgrade. I suppose it has allowed him to get these V numbers up. One of the Vs there does get picked off. I think if you're going for that build and you're making the range, I think you have to go for the capture upgrade, and you have to drop a ranger down here. I don't think this is the most optimal build here from SiZe. Has SiZe got his dozer inside of that Chinook? I think he does. But yeah, that first V getting picked off when SiZe's primary focus is to try and build up the V numbers, I don't think that is good there for SiZe. Yeah, Marakar come in with the next wave. SiZe moving out with the Vs. Might be a bit of a clash here. SiZe sees it. Turns around to focus on this. Tech RPGs unload, and another V gets picked off, and another one extremely low there as well. Not good for SiZe trading off like that against Tech RPGs. The Vs want to be super, super efficient. And Marakar will now turn his attention to that oil that he weakened earlier. He should have really been dead. Whoa! How has that survived? Oh man, how has that survived? I think he's got like 0.1% HP. And SiZe drops off his dozer, but it's delaying his collection. The fact that he's rushed out that supply and then just using one Chinook to keep the dozer. Well, mind you, it is going to work out, but yeah, he is scared. He is scared of the dozer hunt. Marakar definitely going for it. He is still going to focus on that Chinook. He knows which one it's in. It's pretty obvious. But 3 Vs are going to enter the base, but Marakar's tunnel is here. SiZe needs to engage it now, really, before these technicals can get over here and support it. Yeah, they're quite loaded as well. Quite loaded. TNT comes in for Marakar. If his arms dealer gets picked off, SiZe is definitely back in this. I think he's been losing up until this point. SiZe has to do significant damage with this army because Marakar is getting 2 oils in his base, and he's already got them 2 oils down in the bottom right. Arms dealer now getting hit. There's already a palace going up. I think Marakar probably needs a few more tunnels in his base. Is that another TNT from Marakar? He's dropping off one here to hit this oil to finally kill it. Where's the dozer now? Which one is it in? Okay. Did get the war factory there as well. These Vs kill that oil. Now coming in again for round number 2. Does have a bit of veterancy on these. We've got a Vet 1 and a Vet 1. Tech RPG's being loaded up. Palace is finished. Arms dealer is up in the top left. I mean, if we're real, SiZe does need to win this one because this is Big SiZe's map choice. The next choice will be Marakar, which will no doubt be another big eco-heavy macro map. One of SiZe's Vs gets picked off there. That was the important one as well. That's a Vet 3. Nice micro on that one, though, keeping that one alive. And that pilot is still alive. So we can put that in another V and get another Vet 3. The tower there has been cleared. It's a Vet 3V on the injured one. That will reheal now pretty quick. SiZe still with his dozer, rebuilding his war factory. There's a black market now going up in the top left. And Big SiZe coming in again. I wonder how many buggies are out. That might be the first one. Marakar selling his supply down in the bottom left. Yeah, one buggy out. Weakens one of the Vs. SiZe needs to get his CC out because double A10 on them oils down in the bottom right, pretty sure can kill both of the oils in one strike. So that would be a really wise decision there from SiZe. I think that Chinook there is the one with the dozer in it. It's taking no chances here. SiZe does not want to get hunted. Okay, buggy's coming in, but chased away. One of the Vs that gets sniped. I wonder if SiZe is going to get that back. Jean Michael, we can hear. I don't know where he is exactly, but he is lurking around somewhere. V tries to survive from the buggy hits, but does not. We've got the black markets. 2 of them are up. Marakar only collecting with 2 workers there, which happens to be the same supply that SiZe was collecting on 2 supplies there too. Marakar gets himself a V with a load of RPGs inside of it. SiZe now a little bit on the run. Buggy's coming in. It's a bit of a trade-off on both sides, but I think is SiZe coming out on top there? Probably quite even. Yeah, maybe SiZe came out on top actually because he comes in with a Pathfinder there clearing up the RPGs. But the thing is, the US is going to run out of supplies quick because it collects them quick, Only got a few crates left, whereas Marakar still got some left there, Still got some left there, and has them top left oils too. And has, sorry, the top left supplies, and has the bottom right oils. SiZe needs to get A10 out, whether it's triple A10 or double A10. I don't know if double A10 is going to kill that. I'd have to test it. It is coming in now. We're going to see if it does. Going to see. This barracks is getting sold. Oh my god, what? Okay, so SiZe wants to obviously capture them oils for himself. That's what he's going for. So he hit between the two tunnels. There's only one tunnel remaining. If you just headbutt against that tunnel now, I don't think the GLA will dare to pop. There is still a worker there, which I find amazing. Up in the top right of SiZe's base. Yeah. So actually, what SiZe is doing there is pretty smart. He needs them oils to stay in the game. Because Marakar has them supplies up in the top left, and we'll be getting the bounty money soon when he's on level 3, and there's still crates for him to get, whereas SiZe is going to mine out in his base pretty quick. Still needs to deal with that worker. I find that crazy, honestly. Marakar's on 10k. How is he on 10k? He's got workers' shoes. That's how. Got workers' shoes. Okay, Big SiZe now building a strat. It's a very interesting map, this. This is probably one of the only maps where you're able to build a really key building so far out from your main base. Pretty much by itself. I can't believe that worker's still there, you know? I wonder at which point Marakar's going to realize. When he makes a radar ban. Quite a lot of V's out now. No advanced training, which just makes the V's gain veterancy a lot quicker. Marakar now building that tunnel. I think this has made SiZe realize about it. The fact that he's got a battle bus and some buggies in his base. Tunnel gets stopped. The Wolf Hatcher gets picked off. There's Jean Munkel inside of there too. Marakar is now level 3. Supply Big SiZe getting hit. And the V's are going to come in and try and trap this army. They are. 1 V does fall. All the buggies cleared. Battlebush still alive. He's actually going crazy on the ranges there. But Big SiZe should be able to clear this. Surge and Destroy V should be able to deal with it. Is losing the Chinook though, SiZe. Yeah, Battlebush goes down. Okay, 1, 2, 3 black markets in the main base. 4, 5. Still collecting here. There's not much there, surely. 525. Buggy's down in the bottom right. He finds the strat. SiZe is coming, though. Bit of a traffic jam. I think he will be able to save that. It'll be a bit close, but I think he'll be able to save it. Yeah, SiZe is collecting crates from here, which is kind of nice. He's collected it all and now doing a run for it, but did lose 1 Chinook. Yeah, that probably should have been a TNT there from Marakar rather than 2 buggies. Would have been cheaper and he would have got the kill. Okay, V's just chilling. There's getting up to be a bit of a dangerous amount of markets, I think, for SiZe. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 markets. It's quite a good number for GLA. Yeah, the XP is much closer this game, this time around. That was a TNT there from Marakar. It does get the artillery platform. But I think that's better for SiZe than Marakar hitting that strat, which needs repairing, and that needs repairing. Is building more drop zones. Oh, we missed what the A10 hit. 1, 2, 3. So it hit a black market. It was like there, wasn't it? Yeah. He's damaged the arms dealer, but he's killed that black market. SiZe now level 4, but if he can get to level 5, like the fuel air bomb, quite an important thing. 1 tunnel there. I don't think you pop there as the GLA. You just lose it all. Interesting, he's gone for 2 battle buses, Marakar. Against search and destroy Vs. He's sending them down to the bottom right. Yeah, I think there's a Jarman in there, so these missile defenders should get laser locked, get sniped. Does take down one battle bus though, which is a bit of a mistake there from Marakar. He should have just like kind of edged in slowly. Ooh. Okay, so he's trying to get these oils. Yeah, the Jarman Kel's still inside of there. That's a nice V there with the snipers. SiZe doing well. Yeah, doing well at the end with this attack. Is Marakar going to force fire? Oh, that's a bad loss. That is a bad loss on Marakar. It's because he's paying attention elsewhere. He's trying to do maybe a little bit too much. Oh. Was it worth it? I think the extra micro was required there. That was way more important than getting that refinery. Yeah, he should have force fired the ground. In fact, the first battle bus from the beginning shouldn't have gone down. I think it was maybe a little bit too panicky. He just wanted to get the battle bus in there as fast as possible. SiZe surely is going to send a dozer down there. Oh no, wait, he got the TNT on the supply drop zone. Okay, I stand corrected. Okay, so he got the drop zone and the refinery. Okay, that's better. That is better. Okay, SiZe pushing in. Probably realizes the market count is higher than his drop zone count. Okay, Marakar popping from the back. Only one... Oh no, two buggies. A lot of quads. But SiZe might stand and fight it. Because he's getting dangerously close to level 5. For Marakar, that is dangerous for Marakar. Because fuel air bomb. Really powerful. Fuel air bomb there, for example, will decimate the HP on those buildings. Yeah, that's quite a tight position, though, isn't it? With the two tunnels there and the palace. Interesting game. Marakar coming in probably with what is a TNT. It's going to be on another drop zone. Beautiful. Really beautiful. There's nothing more to say about them. TNT is really beautiful. Yeah, the only thing that Marakar messed up with that was that bus attack, but the TNT has completely redeemed him because SiZe is basically out now. He's committed. He's fully all in with what you see on the screen now. Pop here from Marakar. Laser lock comes in on these buggies. Buggies are trying to get these Vs. Trade-off on both sides. We've got two Vs going down, multiple buggies. Quads getting picked off. SiZe now needs to get level 5 and needs to start hammering that position up in the top left. Marakar might try and hold this with the really strong building that is the palace. SiZe just needs to kill probably that. And he will be level 5. Laser lock on the Vet 1 quad. He's very, very close to level 5. I really think he smells blood on this market. Marakar probably should be selling that. Yeah, SiZe level 5 now. That SiZe is way back into this because he's only got 4 Vs. Can make a couple more though. But yeah, he doesn't have the extra range now, does he? Let's see what support powers we're going to see. Oh, he's gonna build a strat. Okay, so the support powers are going to come from here. Is he going to focus on trying to kill that palace? If he clears his position, he can long distance collect on those. Okay, here comes the what do you call it? It's not an armada, is it? It's here comes the fleet. Here comes the fleet. What is it going to hit? There's a couple of markets at the back. Quite devastating for Marakar. Really is. Battle bus killing the oil though. 1, 2, 3 markets. 3 markets have been taken out. Palace holding strong. But SiZe is all in now. He needed those oils alive. He's building another drop zone. Marakar coming in with 5 buggies. This is probably the best game yet, I think. There's a few missile defenders here. SiZe, is he paying attention? I think he is. Does laser lock, but the buggies are too strong. Yeah, SiZe can see everything because he has a drone there. Drone there. Double drone there for some reason. And missile defenders dotted around in case of buggies, TNTs. It's always a really interesting map, you know. Like, I was heavily involved in it. I actually designed this map. Didn't build it, but I designed it. It wasn't intended for players to get a big cash boost in the beginning and then run out of cash. It just kind of like happened. We gave that players that amount of crates. We thought it would be fair, but it turns out to be you get a massive boost in the beginning and then it quickly dries up and becomes like almost a no money map. And yeah, it wasn't intended to be that way, but it turns out to be some spectacular games. There's loads of contenders for like gold replays on this map. We got Colonel Burton in the mix there. AP Bullets is in play. As is Junk Repair. Yeah, Colonel Burton getting one buggy. Marakar on 3,700 XP. He's collecting again on the bottom left. Yeah, these Chinooks can't be healed. I mean, less SiZe drops down on airfield, which he doesn't have the cash for. SiZe does have supply lines upgrade. And what can Marakar see? Not a lot. Making a saboteur of all things with what little cash he has. But what I think he's doing, he realizes the power of the support powers. And by getting a saboteur in there, which he has got an easy route to, he's going to reset the support powers. So SiZe has probably got Fuel Air Bomb and Triple A10 coming, probably halfway off cooldown. And he has just reset everything. Buys Marakar a ton of time. I would say that's worth it because the cost of that bike is like, what, 500 Saboteur? Or Saberto, as Boyka calls it. 1,300 in total. So the Saboteur, I think, is 800. When you got to think, oh, the support power is going to cost more than the 1,300 damage, the answer is yes. So yeah, I think resetting them is a good idea. And SiZe in trouble now with no support powers against 4 buggies, 3 quads, and the battle bus. Marakar is able to get out. SiZe losing his CC here. Doesn't have enough cash to rebuild it. He's going to have to start selling some stuff. V's coming in from the back, taking out important quads. One of the V's does go down. One of the buggies has gone down. Most of the quad's dead. Marakar continues his rampage into the base. Chinook's here getting hit. Marakar's very, very close now to level 5. He's now trying to take out the strat. Keeps running, keeps running. That's the last dozer, I think. SiZe coming in. This is going to be an insane game. SiZe is still in it. He can sell a power and the war factory to get a CC. Like, getting a CC is more important here. A power and a war factory, I'd say that's probably worth it to get a CC. Means you'll be permanently offline though, but he's got to make a decision. They're the only 2 things you can really sell. You don't want to sell that. Oh, unless you wait until that drops off some cash. Okay, that's probably better. But that one buggy might get his dozer. It's amazing, Zero, isn't it? How it comes down to so few units. It really is. Look at this now. It's come down to a missile defender against the buggy in the main base. Okay, these V's are pushing out. But yeah, support powers offline. That buggy, man. Oh, man. Oh, my God. What's happening? Why is it not firing? Why is it not firing? Okay, he gets the missile defender. SiZe pushing him with these V's. He gets it. Where's that dozer gone? Where is that dozer gone? I have no idea. SiZe still has 5 quite loaded, quite strong V's out. Buggy spot for Marakar. SiZe on the run. One missile defender unloaded. Buggies have to go back. There's the CC. But here comes another battle bus. SiZe does see it coming because, like I said before, he's got drone here. He's got Colonel Burton here. Those who picked up again. Yeah, these counter-attacks from Marakar around the side are doing so much damage for SiZe. And he's losing the buggies now. And he's the one on timer, really, because Marakar's still collecting. Marakar's level 5. He's got these 3 black markets. What a game this is. Probably one of the best games in the World Series. Which I believe there will be prizes for. I think it's like $200 if you get like the top 5 best replays, is it? Get like $200 each, I think. So yeah, we'll probably have to do a vote on the channel at some point. Maybe I'll do a compilation of like the 10 candidates and you vote the top 10 or something like that. Of course, I'll be needing to vote for my replays, especially against Revenger and Kiltol. Maybe some Fargo games. Big Size is faltering now, isn't he? He really threw everything into that game, but it's ever since that the fluff of the air game that he did, where he messed that up. He's just been decimated ever since. 6-2 is now the score. Okay, jumping into the next one. We're now on Arctic Arena. Remember that last map there was SiZe's map choice, and now we are on Marakar's map choice. He's choosing all the big macro maps here. Up in the top left, USA Laser for the green player. This is OOE Marakar. Down in the bottom right, we've got the orange China infantry for the player. There is Big Size. No. Laser inf, okay. Yeah, and Marakar are very, very experienced on these big macro maps. Highly skilled on them. And infantry... I'm not going to say it's the best on these. Like we always say, the minigunners, they're expensive compared to rangers. They build slower. They cost like 350 compared to a ranger that's like 225. The rangers you can just kind of spam everywhere and grab some oils. But what is Marakar going for? He's gone for 3 rangers and then 1V. With 2 MDs inside of it and a ranger. Actually, he's gone for 4 rangers in total, hasn't he? Gone for 4 rangers. But then plus the 5th is now inside of his V with a few missile defenders. Yeah, whereas Big Size not going for any oils. Marakar taking out the first few units, and looks like he probably will secure all 5 oils. Continues his push into the base. I thought he would have unloaded one there to laser lock that, but didn't. If Marakar gets that, yeah, I can't really see how is SiZe going to win that now. Marakar on 5 oils when we know he's a beast on this map anyway. I think the infantry probably has to go for a helix on this map. But let's see what he can do. Let's see what he can do. There are flashbangs out already. Going to work on these infantry. Big Size only on 1 truck. He needs to replace the one that he lost. Big Size behind this has gone for the capture upgrade. He's trying to capture the middle building, but there is a flashbang range there. Probably will be able to stop it. Marakar taking a bit of damage on his 1 Chinook there on the right. Big Size with 3 tank hunters here pushing on the left. And one of the V's of Marakar there gets stopped. Big Size really against it now because he can't afford one more loss. One more win, and Marakar is at match point. He's going to go through to the grand finals where Excal lies in wait. And Marakar denying one of the oils there at Big Size. He gets taken out. Tank can just get stopped. It's all going Marakar's way, isn't it? It's ever since that air game. I don't know what happened. Ever since that air game, it's just not going his way. Okay, Big Size now pushing in with this outpost. Top left position. Search and destroy is initiated. One of the Vs there goes down, but it does pop open the outpost. Yeah, a bit of an annoying tank hunter there, but the long and short of it is Marakar is on many, many oils, making a CC now. I think he should be getting an extra war factory and just pumping out loads and loads of units now and overwhelming. I think he's in full control of this game. Full control of this match overall. Ever since the first 4. And one lone ranger there trying to take out all of these tank hunters. Yeah, Big Size is putting up a fight, but he is still losing. He is losing. Marakar is just too well established into this game now. Into this set overall. We've got a fire base, extra war factory up. Yeah, in this position as the laser, there's loads of stuff you can do. You can keep attacking down the right. You can make another army there and go through the middle. He's in such a good position. As soon as you get to Pathfinder, it just becomes that much more difficult for SiZe as well. I think he's completely broken here, SiZe. There's a Lotus out. Could help. Laser Lock comes in on this outpost. Outpost gets popped open. Minigunner will clear this up, but Marakar is putting pressure down in the bottom left position. Lotus disables Vet 3V. Assault Troop Crawler is here to clear this up. But there's just too many Vs now. The MiGs need to be way more efficient than this. All of the MiGs are getting picked off. One escapes on a 0 HP, but it's going to get camped now on the airfield. That's it. That's game. We're going to have a Marakar against Excal Grand Finals. Big SiZe's last moments here in the World Series. He had an epic route to this point. But surely there's no way he can come back from this now. Don't know if that's his last dozer or not, but he's losing airfields. Lotus is very bravely trying to deal with things here. A10 comes in, takes out the oil. Marakar is in full control. 8.7k in the bank. Lotus disabling all of the Vs here. Yeah, all of them are disabled. But does it make a difference? Marakar's upgrading to even another war factory. He's collected on pretty much every supply that he can do. He's in full control here. The big macro maps is where Marakar is shining and where Big SiZe is showing a bit of weakness, I think. But yeah, what chance do you give Marakar against Excal in the finals? I saw them playing some for fun games the other day after Excal moved house. And I think Excal was up 4-0 against Marakar, as some probably would expect that kind of a scoreline. Big SiZe has been defeated, and it will be that exact matchup, Marakar against Excal. Now, Marakar has done well against Excal in the past in several sets, but what is going to happen in that final with the scoreline I just said? I saw Marakar and Excal. I know for fun games are different, but yeah, and that was like on Blue Hole. There was some of Marakar's maps in there. I did see those for fun games, and Excal was winning pretty much all of them until it ended. It was like 4-0 or 5-1 in the end of something to Excal. So yeah, what chance do you give Excal and Marakar in that final? I will be streaming it, and it probably will be next weekend, so probably the Friday or the Saturday night, so watch this space for that. But GG, shout out to Big SiZe, epic run in this World Series. He will now face off against Lift Truck for third place, and yeah, I don't know who'll be streaming that, but we will see. Hopefully the third place game will be done before the final, because that would make sense, and also yeah, hopefully there'll be no lag there as well, because yeah, Lift Truck did have some issues last set. So GG, congrats to Marakar. We will see a Marakar XL final. Look out for my channel. Look out for when the reminder for when the grand finals will be. Like I said, it'll probably be Friday or Saturday night for maximum viewers. So see you there. Super, super excited.